My name is Bernice Joyette Lewis, and I am the founder and president of JUMP, which stands for Juniors Under Mentorship Program. And we are a non-profit organization based in St. Lucia, and our main aim is to mentor youth. Next week, we run a mentorship session which will focus on 4 key areas: stand-up comedy, coding, entrepreneurship, and work readiness. We chose coding because we realize that coding is an essential component of our digital world. We've come a long way from doing everything manually, and now the world is getting ready to usher in the Internet of Things. Therefore, ICT is a huge sector that we should really be looking into, especially as a way to diversify our economy. And COVID-19 has shown us that we need to do so now more than ever. We also looked at stand-up comedy as one of the areas that we would like to hone the skills of our youth, because comedy and humor feature considerably in our daily lives, especially on social media. Many of our youth may not have necessarily been exposed to the art of stand-up. So we wanted to provide that opportunity to expose youth to a career path that is different, that can be extremely fulfilling, and quite possibly is in much greater demand, especially right now. We all want to have a few laughs when we are under strict social distancing rules, so why not include comedy? We also looked at entrepreneurship skills because, as winners of last year's TICA OECS Regional Entrepreneurship Competition, we understand that knowledge is power when it comes to starting your own business. The information for successfully starting and running a business is a conversation that we need to have with as many of St. Lucia's youth as possible. The more we can inspire and facilitate this knowledge building is the more resilient we become as a nation and as a region. Because anyone who doesn't assimilate into the society is not a positive contributor to the society, and this affects us on all levels.
This week, we're extremely pleased and elated to be partnering with the Juniors on the Mentorship Program, JUMP, on a flagship program to train approximately 60 students across St. Lucia. We'll be focusing generally on workforce readiness. However, we want to zero in on the importance of a personal brand and why it is important for a student to effectively communicate that brand to professionals and the wider public. So let's look at it. Brands such as KFC, Nike, or Digicel all have something in common, and that is a brand that people could connect or relate to. So, as a student, do you pay close attention to how your brand communicates your basic values, your principles, or some of the skills or talents that you currently have? So, we want to focus on that. Also, we want to be able to assist students in other aspects of work readiness. We will be assisting them in preparing job resumes, also assisting them to understand how they communicate themselves effectively at a job interview. So we encourage anyone who is listening to this message to really encourage a student to register and take part and take advantage of the opportunity. We look forward to the engagement, and we also hope that you're able to have a very enjoyable experience working and learning from home.
Ever wondered what makes apps and video games work? It's all about the code. Join me and JUMP, Juniors Under Mentorship Program, tomorrow, April 21st at 2 p.m. Come get a taste of Java. See you there.